In this draft, if the draft was actually raising monies that will go back to these counties and LGAs, it would be a very wonderful something. It would be so wonderful. But let me tell you the difference. That is why I told you that our people are experts in raising money. They knew that my trip to Boya did not go well. So they cannot launch a second my trip to Boya or whatever name you call it. But they also understood that the people from the counties like their county by county and LGA by LGA. So anything you say that we want to raise money for those LGAs, the people will come in their numbers to raise that money.
What I'm trying to do in this interview is help Ambazonians get some clarity on what is going on with the struggle and how, whether they are having an impact or they are not having an impact, so that they can re-examine. Okay, so let's take this Amba, this war draft that going on, right? When somebody goes online and say I'm contributing XYZ to my county, what happens to that money? Can you explain it to me? Does it go to these representatives that you're talking about? Does it go to, how does it work? Explain it to us, please.
If you want to analyze what happens with the world draft, you can see the concept of LGA wrongly. LGAs or counties are very good. I can't lie to you. It is a good thing, because even after this struggle, the people who take money and consume and do not send to those boys will be accountable. There are people who have the records. We have the records of what happens in LGAs. LGAs is a means of fundraising. I will come back to the draft, please, just within a second. Now, LGAs are organized in such a way that the people who come from one environment gather themselves together, get their leadership, gather resources, and then they are sent to all the defense groups in their own area. It is very good. And everybody wants to do something. And even there are times that people get arrested at home and they contact the LGAs, and the LGAs will find out from all the camps if their person is there. And I've seen situations that LGAs have called them that, please release this person, please do this, don't do it this way. And I've seen a lot of materials they have bought. Yes, the difference now is that in this draft, if the draft was actually raising monies that will go back to these counties and LGAs, it would be a very wonderful something. It would be so wonderful. But let me tell you the difference. That is why I told you that our people are experts in raising money. They knew that my trip to Boya did not go well. So they cannot launch a second my trip to Boya or whatever name you call it. But they also understood that the people from the counties like their county by county and LGA by LGA. So anything you say that we want to raise money for those LGAs, the people will come in their numbers to raise that money. But what happens is that if it is said that today is war draft for Momo, everybody wants to support Momo, will come there to give money to Momo. But do you know the account that is given? It's not that account of the LGA or the county that we had been making contributions. The IG now gives the account on that date of the war draft to put that money inside. Which means all the monies from all the 13 counties that we are talking, that Mezam drafted this, Manu drafted this or this, it goes to the IG. And at the end, you will still see that they will realize about 2 million and more in the IG, and they will decide what to do and not the LGAs. Now, there is a risk that if I have 200 euros to have given to my LGA now, and I come and give it during the war draft, I would not be able to remove another 200 and give now to the account of that LGA, because I am already thinking that I have given money. But that money will not be used there now. the IG of SACCO knows what they want to do, but the public has not been told. Whatever has to be done is best known by them. So I am by this video saying that if you are giving your money to the LGA or to the county, thinking that you are giving it to go directly there, please don't expect that direct fruits now. Go back to your LGA again and give some other money so that those boys will begin to have money. If not, we will wait for the next 3-4 months and the boys will not have materials to fight. I'm not discouraging anybody from drafting because I will draft, but I will ask for the account of the LGE to draft inside so that that money goes on the ground, because I know everybody that is working under an LGA sends that money on the ground, the finance team, and I know what my money does.